Welcome to Fast Effect Double Speed Magic the Gathering. Sorry about the names. It's actually a 12-post list versus 8-cast. That might be Rob on the 12-post. I'm not sure who's on 8-cast. Apologies. Can't quite tell from the hands. Our June 11th Legacy Open. Emery leading things out. Bobble. Allow for some card advantage over time. 12 post is going to try and make it so there's not as much time. On time digs. Have a pithing needle. Answer Emery. Turn it into a not so impressive beat stick. Urza's Saga joins in. Shadow Spear from hand. A lot of artifacts. And Thoughtcast reloads a little bit. Returns sideways, so Thoughtcast, drawn a couple of cards. And another Pithing Needle. This one's going to stop Urza's Saga. Presumably. And it'll still get to search. That final stage is a trigger, not an activated ability. Cast now. And a Chalice of the Void. Chalice at 2. Alright, well, as seen once upon a time. Drop rotation. A little surprised by Chalice at 2. Like there's actually a decent amount of one casting cost cards that are a problem coming out of 12 posts. Drop rotation, Elvish Reclaimer. And we've got a 2-mana creature. I'm not actually sure what it is. Let me know in the comments. Catch the impact on the board. A Cloud Post entered the battlefield after it. I thought it might be the new Tireless Provisioner. Is whenever a land enters the battlefield, you a food or treasure? Food or... No. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Sure, one of you guys can let me know. And Bobble takes a peek. Shadow Spear. Any Armadillo Cloak. Locks it on Warhammer type effect. Oh, it's a dual phase card. So this is actually flipped. We're narrowing down. This is presumably got to be from Night Hunt, I would guess. Thought Monitor. It's the 8-cast title. You've got Thoughtcast and Thought Monitor. Ways of just drawing 2 cards for potentially 1 blue. Ooh, that is graphic. Endurance popping up. That gets a Force of Will. Endurance would have been a nasty surprise blocker. Expedition Map. Yet another 1 casting cost spell. Down to 12. 4-turn clock. But end of turn map being sacrificed. Eye of Ugin. Your chain available here. I will also be able to tap for a green mana thanks to Avamaya. Oh, wow, he doesn't even need to tutor. He's just got this Ulamog. And exiles a couple of permanents. Sam scoops them up and then continues to scoop up the rest of his board as he's not going to be beating this 10/10 indestructible Eldrazi. Exiles the top 20 cards when it attacks. That is a big swing there. So Thoughtcast, 8cast will have the play. Our champion, 11th. Try and stay on top of daily videos here. Weeks off. Greatly appreciate any help liking and subscribing. Right before the hiatus, we were actually getting quite a bit of traction, picking up 1,000 or 2 views per video, which is really exciting. Fortunately, had to step away from the channel for a little while. Great if we could get your help to build it back up. When we hit 2,500 subscribers, also going to be giving away custom leather playmat like you see constantly featured here on the channel. One special unlucky subscriber. Versus Saga. Making constructs. Are 3/3s, slightly smaller than Elvish Reclaimer's final form, but for now they're much larger as it's just a 1/2. Oh, and it gets the Pithing Needle. Maybe a gotcha moment. I don't know that Elvish Reclaimer was meant to used. Longer can. Once that Pithing Needle is found, it's already on the battlefield. Not going to be able to respond by activating Elvish Reclaimer. You've got to do it prior. But he's got a crop rotation. Ooh, that always feels like a blowout. Sacrificing a land. Getting it Force of Willed. It's a 2-for-2 trade, but of course one of those also utilize your land drop for turn. Slightly more punishing than just losing a card from hand, potentially. Now you're behind a mana on board. Your options. Holds. Raucous. Not legendary creatures out of the problem here. It's the exponential growth of these constructs. Elvish Reclaimer is joined by Collector Oof and another Reclaimer. But I think these constructs are just going to be too large. No artifacts that need to be utilized here. And looks like just floating a mana. Not actually making a 4th construct. So important that it's not worth adding another body that grows all the bodies on board. We'll see in a sec. What's it going to be? More mana. Form? Blowing up Collector Roof. Casting a Chalice at 1. Turning everything sideways. They're all 5/5s. Could actually take this and not die, but a Pithing Needle right now is a real problem. The bird cashed out along with a Elvish Reclaimer. Taken 10, and he's dead on this next swing. Outpost. Not looking good. 4 mana to work with. Really want a Meltdown. Force of Vigor. Force of Will. Stopping our mystery flip card, which I still have not figured out. On to the third one. I had to look during the break. It's Outland Liberator. Hasn't figured that out. 2 mana creature that you can pay 1 and sack. More exciting flips. It actually becomes a 3/3 that whenever it attacks, you destroy an artifact or enchantment. So you can pay 1 and sack always to destroy an artifact or enchantment, or if it happens to be night, then You're going to be blowing stuff up with every attack step. It's actually pretty solid value. Not played against it yet. Actually played against Cathar Commando, which is a 3-1 flash, more than that, and actually more impressive. Expedition map. Elvish Reclaimer. Thespian Sage already on board. This could actually very dangerous. This deck's going to be winning with casting Eldrazi thanks to a whole bunch of cloud posts, but like Raven's form has been foretold. I can potentially handle the Merit Lage. Dark Depths is on board, along with Thespian Stage and Yavimaya, so actually see a 2020 anytime now. Is in for 20, and that's a wrap. I'm so thoroughly confused by that. Exile target artifact or creature is Raven form. That had to be the face down card. Let me know if you can make sense of that. Did that just not happen? Maybe that's what they're talking about right now. All right, well, we don't have the names up there. Those are not the actual names, so might be a mercy. That could be a very painful error that we just witnessed, thinking that Raven's form destroys the creature and that Merit Lage would not be able to be handled by the new Kaldheim common, but definitely can.